Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
Pilipinas. Ako po si Kizaya Mimangadlaw
At ako naman si Mary Claire Areglado at kayo nanonood ng Bayan Balita Today.
Ngayong araw, tatalakayin natin ang dalawang mahalagang batas na may kinalaman sa kaunlaran ng bansa.
Ang Urban Development and Housing Act of 1992, RE 7279 at ang Agricultural and Fisheries Modernization Act of 1997, RE 8435.
Umpisahan natin ang ulat tungkol sa Urban Development and Housing Act. Narito si Baguio.
Salamat Ms. Kisaya sa patuloy na paglaki ng mga populasyon sa mga lungsod. Isa sa pangunahing problema ay ang kakulangan ng maayos, ligtas at abot-kayang pabahay. Para tugunan nito, isinibatas noong 1992 ang Republic Act 7279 o ang Urban Development and Housing Act. Layunin nito na magkaroon ng maayos na tirahan ang mga underprivileged and homeless citizens sa pamamagitan ng sustainable urban development. Balik sa'yo, Pipo.
Salamat Bagyo! Tunay ay mahalaga ang pagkakaroon ng sinting tirahan.
Buhaghag! Lumala! Buhaghagard na!
Hindi ka kasi nag-conditioner. Hair's Beauty with new Cream Silk Vitamin Boost. Cream Silk has 10 times more vitamins and argan oil. It conditions inside out for up to 10 times or more every day with new Cream Silk. Now 30% more.
Ngayon naman, alamin natin ang tungkol sa sektor ng agrikultura at pangisdaan. Narito si Mr. Martinez para sa ulat sa RE 8435.
Samantala, sa mga kanayunan at baybaying dagat, kailangan din ng suporta ng ating mga magsasaka at mangingisda. Noong 1997, ipinatupad ang RA 8435 o ang Agricultural and Fisheries Modernization at layunin nito ang modernisasyon ng sektor ng agrikultura at pangisdaan upang matiyak ang seguridad sa pagkain, kita at kalikasan.
From the vibrant rice paddies of Luzon to the bustling fish markets of Mindanao, agriculture and fisheries are the lifeblood of millions of Filipinos. These sectors not only provide food and livelihood, but also play a crucial role in the country's economy. To ensure the sustainable development and modernization of these vital sectors, the Philippine government enacted Republic Act No. 8435, also known as Agriculture and Fisheries Modernization Act of 1997 or AFMA. AFMA was designed to transform our agricultural and fisheries industry through the adoption of modern technologies, investment in research and development, rural credit, and the implementation of sustainable practices to enhance the productivity and income of farmers and fisherfolk. The article from the Philippine Institute for Development Studies, or PIDS, discussed the partial progress and challenges in modernizing the agriculture and fisheries sectors under the AFMA. Despite some improvements such as a shift from informal to formal lending for small farmers, major issues like inadequate financing, incomplete marketing support, and poor delineation of strategic zones persist. Recommendations include adopting market-oriented reforms, terminating distortionary subsidies, and implementing area-based planning for targeted interventions. However, the implementation of AFMA still suffered from some issues such as non-compliance with the budget allocation by components in percentage terms, bias for production support to the detriment of marketing, research and development, human resources development, and interagency linkages. Little concern for regional priorities, no explicit need for sound criteria for project selection, unclear role of private investments in growth and job creation, and inadequate program benefiting monitoring and evaluation which hindered the ability of the review team to conduct deeper analysis. Now that we have an overview and review of the implementation of the law, let's analyze it through a SWOT analysis. In the internal aspect of the law, the strengths of AFMA includes comprehensive framework, institutional support, funding and credit facilities, focus on research and development, and infrastructure development, while its weaknesses lie in the implementation gaps, limited awareness and capacity, inequitable distribution of benefits, lack of coordination between agencies, and dependency on government support. On the other hand, in the internal aspect, its opportunities include technological advancements, market expansion, public-to-private partnerships, capacity building and education, and climate-resilient practices, while its threats arises from climate change and natural disasters, market volatility, political and economic instability, environmental degradation, and resistance to change. The Philippines is considered to be an agricultural country. However, when we look at our GDP, the agricultural sector contributed the lowest in our economy, in which the services sector is first, followed by the industry sector. Hence, there is a need to improve and develop our agriculture. Laws such as AFMA, which aims to modernize agriculture and fishery in the country, is a great initiative towards food security, poverty alleviation and social equity, global competitiveness, and sustainable development. However, these laws should be effectively and efficiently monitored and implemented. And as citizens, we should support these kinds of laws. Modernizing our agriculture and fishery provides our country with more potential in terms of progress and development.
Salamat, Martinez. Talagang mahalaga ang RA 8435 para sa kinabukasan ng ating sektor ng agrikultura. At ngayon, hindi lang mahigpit na usapan ang hatid namin, may kunting chika rin.
Narito na ang ating segment na nagbibigay aliw at impormasyon at ang walang kupas na Chika Minute!
Mga kapuso, hindi lang artista ang may magandang kwento, pati na ang mga batas may pasabog din. Imagine mo to, bes, dati barong-barong lang ang bahay nila pero dahil sa RA 79, may concrete house na may tubig, kuryente at sariling CR pa. Ang tawag pa nila dito ay people plan kasi sila mismo ang kasali sa pagdesisyon ng community nila. Ganyan ang tunay na plot twist from squatter to homeowner. Ako po si Rihanna Havana at ito ang Chika Minute.
Ba't hindi ako makalipad? Hala, sorry ate! Mentos yung nabigay ko!
the fresh maker.
At kung trivia ang hanap nyo, huwag kayong mag-alala. May sagot kami riyan.
Narito na ang Vatican Trivia Master at ang walang kapantay na kaalaman expert. Kuya Ruli, ano na?
It's trivia time!
Alam nyo ba, no farmer, no food. Kaya naman ginawa ang RA 435 para palakasin ang ating mga bida ng bukid. Ang batas na ito ay nagbibigay suporta sa mga mangingisda at magsasaka. Sa pamamagitan ng makabagong teknolohiya, kaalaman at serbisyong pampinansyal, ako po si Kuya Rolly at tandaan ang taong may alam, ang taong handa sa kinabukasan.
Creamy latte. Delicious pa.
Di lang yan. Creamy ba?
Di lang yan. Gentle din sa tongue. Anong pagninintay?
Bago tayo magtapos, pakinggan natin ang ilang boses ng bayan mula sa lansangan.
Narito si Miss Owayan para sa Vox Populi.
Ngayon ay tinatanong natin ang ilan sa ating kababayan tungkol sa batas.
Para sa akin maganda ang RA 7279 kasi may karapatan tayong makisali sa plano ng tirahan namin.
At dyan nagtatapos ang ating tinig ng katotohanan para sa araw na ito.
Maging mulat, maging mapagmasid, at maging makabayan. Muli, ako po si Mary Claire Areglado.
At ako naman si Kizaya May Mga Adlaw, nagsasabing serbisyong totoo, balitang totoo. Paalam!
Ang tawag pa nila ni... Ay, baliktad. Ang tawag pa nila ni... Ay, baliktad.
Ngayon ay tinatanong natin ang ilan sa...
Or